Varsity Media offers live streaming services for any sport. With human beings behind the camera, you can expect the proper coverage angles during each game. We offer customizable options such as live scoreboard, multiple cameras, instant replay, graphics, and even announcers. Find out how you can save $100 off a live stream package with Varsity Media by calling 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. Hey sports fans, did you know Varsity Media live stream broadcasts get viewed by college coaches nationwide? Through our announcers' storytelling and insight on your athletes, we can help your players get an edge on college recruiting. Find out how by reaching out to Varsity Media today, 516-403-2050, or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Feel like your game film is too stagnant and not providing you with the insight that your coaches had hoped for? Varsity Media offers game film to help your coaches develop a game plan to execute on game day. Our current clients love the Varsity Media difference, which includes more insightful camera angles and a speedy upload process. Start building your championship team today with award-winning individuals at Varsity Media.
Did you know Varsity Media now offers action photography for all sporting events? Available for individuals or teams, we'll send dedicated photographers down to field level to capture your best moments. Our rates are affordable and our photos will leave you with lasting memories for a lifetime. Contact us today, mention this ad, and get $25 off your first order. Email ben@varsitymedia.net or call 516-403-2050.
Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Hello, sports fans. Thank you for tuning in to Varsity Media Sports Network. I am Spencer White alongside my color man, Joel Balthaser. As you may notice if you are a frequent on the Varsity Media Sports Network, Gene Battaglia is not with us to start this game, but he will be here hopefully as soon as he can. We're thinking sometime after the first quarter. But thank you again for joining us on this absolutely gorgeous, unseasonably warm October evening for the Spencerport Rangers, who host this battle against the incoming Brockport Blue Devils. Spencerport is coming in on the year at 2-3, while Brockport, the visiting team, coming in at 1-4. My director / co-announcer / cameraman, a man of many talents, Joel has told me that a man to watch here on the on the home team, Spencerport Rangers, is number 7. He is Mr. Quick, running back, linebacker. He's a junior and electric here, offensive and defensively here, as we see the home team taking the field. The starting quarterback for the Brockport Blue Devils was number 9, Landon Scott, the junior. He is out for the year with an injury, or at least out at the moment. His younger brother, the freshman Mason Scott, will be starting for him this evening. As we see there on the screen, Nate Parker, 9 tackles last week, key to the Brockport defense, as you just saw in that graphic. So Brockport running out, and we're getting ready for kickoff here. It's balmy in Spencerport, just outside of Rochester, New York. And I see now Joel's on here with us. How you doing tonight, Joel?
I'm doing great. Thanks for hopping on, filling on. Like you mentioned, Gene with some unfortunate car troubles, but he is en route. Should be here in probably about 10 minutes or so.
That's good to hear, because it's been a few years since I've been on the PA, and so we'll see how it goes. It's a great game, though. I'm excited for the matchup. This is you said this was a special game, a rivalry game between the two schools.
Yeah, the Port Bowl, or War for the Ore. This is always a big matchup when these two teams get together and play. And looking forward to another great one tonight. I know the crowd is starting to pile in now. It's an earlier start, 6 p.m.
And a Thursday night game,
and
too.
A Thursday night, yep. But yeah, this is always a fun battle between these two schools.
Two schools that are used to a little bit more success maybe than their records show this year, as we're getting ready here for introductions and maybe the anthem.
Yeah, just a few moments away from kickoff.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to ask the call for the East Rise. Kindly remove your hats and face the flag at the south end of the stadium next to the scoreboard as we honor America and our military men and women serving across the country and around the world with the playing of our national anthem.
So as we get ready for kickoff here, we're going to have the coin toss at the 50-yard line momentarily. Just wanted to go over a couple of the last games here for each team. Last week, Brockport had a loss at home to Gates Chili, 21-6. Their one win of the season came earlier in the year, the second week against Brighton in double overtime. That must have been a good one. Wish I could have been there for that one. Otherwise, they're 1-4, like we said, and then 2-3 Spencerport. Their two wins came against Wilson and Greece Athena. Those are their last two games, so they're coming off 2 wins after 3 losses to start the year, and so they've got some momentum coming into this one here against the visiting Blue Devils.
Yeah, and I believe those coincidentally, those 2 games that they've started to play well is when they got their quarterback back. I believe he was out for a few weeks. From looking at some of Gene's notes that he sent, we had about 2 minutes to prepare, so those are the notes I remember hearing. But yeah, playing really well, 2-game win streak. First-year head coach, so we'll see as our first live look at their offense. So we pull up the tail of the tape again one more time. You'll see they're still a run-heavy team, averaging about 220 yards rushing per game. And then flip side, you got Brockport, who's a little bit more balanced, likes to throw it a little bit, likes to run it. They're averaging a little over 110 yards on both sides of the ball. And then total yards per game, about even. So records are about even. Teams are pretty close in proximity. Usually a pretty good game between these two, and looking for another one tonight.
Yeah, well, it seems like looking at the tail of the tape, too, it's going to be a lot about how the Brockport defense can handle that Spencerport rushing attack. Given that these teams are fairly even record-wise and total yardage-wise, if Brockport can get a handle on that run, given that Spencerport hasn't done a lot of passing this year, forcing the quarterback who just came off the injury to come back and throw it around a little, it could make the game interesting. But we'll see how it goes.
Slowing down quick certainly is a big priority for Brockport. When we look at his numbers against Wilson, you mentioned that win, 165 yards rushing and a pair of touchdowns. And then the week before, big game against Athena, 157 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. So he's also playing well. The team's playing well. And he's also a pretty good student, too, with 4.0.
Hey, well, that's pretty impressive. I figured to get some offers with that kind of performance on the field and in this classroom. And the senior there, Jaylene Quick, 5'9", 175 pounds. Not the biggest guy out there, but the stats do not lie. As we are getting ready for kickoff here, it looks like Brockport will kick it off first. Spencerport is back to receive. We've got number 2, that's Ilardo, the wide receiver junior back there, as well as Ryan Miller, the sophomore back. Both back to return there for Spencerport as Brockport gets ready to boot it away. And here we go. And just as we start kickoff, it looks like the infamous Gene is here to relieve us. Thank you for bearing with us here for the first few minutes of the broadcast.
Well, my apologies. Flat tires, everything else. As you can tell, I'm out of breath here, guys. Spencerport coming off an exciting win last week over Wilson. So we welcome you here tonight to Ranger Stadium. G. Battaglia with you, Joel Balthaser. And you can tell how out of shape I am, guys. 1st and 10 as the handoff going inside. And it's actually D'Estasio. D'Estasio across the 50, across the 40, and knocked out of bounds at the 33-yard line. So he goes from his own 33 to the opposing 33. Good start here for Spencerport as we take another look. Jalen Quick, your starting running back for the Rangers. He's in the backfield along with number 2, Amari Marionetti-Smith. Marionetti-Smith, 2 touchdowns in the win over Wilson. It's 1st and 10 inside Brockport territory. And the handoff going down to about the 31-yard line. Brian Hugelmeyer, the head coach of the Spencerport Rangers. Scott Nugent, once again, the head coach of the Brockport Blue Devils. Spencerport at 2 and 3, Brockport at 1 and 4. Spencerport likes to run the football, and certainly talking with head coach Scott Nugent, he knows this. That's going to be the task for his team tonight. It's a 4-4 alignment that we're going to see, and actually a new wrinkle, 5 down linemen, as D'Estasio taking it himself, cutting it up, and what you would think would be 4 down territory, but we have a flag on the far side. As D'Estasio will come over. So the Rangers will get flagged for the false start. Ball back to the 36. With 6 o'clock Eastern time. Start here tonight at Spencerport. And in terms of Class A or Class AA, only one of two fields left with grass, Rush Henrietta being the other, and Rush Henrietta has a new stadium under development, so Spencerport will be the lone remaining grass field. As the handoff going to Marionetti Smith, and he's not going to get it forward. Braden Saccia, number 22, amongst others, in on the tackle. So third down and long, 3rd and 13, the down and distance for the Rangers. Anthony Hackett will check in as a wide receiver. And actually, Jalen Quick is going to check out of this alignment for the Rangers. And this would be a big boost here for Brockport if they can force Spencerport off of the field here after giving up that big 34-yard run. Hackett on the end around, the fake end around, and now here comes the option, and it's going to be the keeper by DeStasio, and he will lean forward, but not for much. And that will bring up 4th down. It is 4th down territory. You figure the ball down to the 28-yard line. So 4th down and 6, we'll call the down and distance here. Have to get the ball to the 23. It is resting at about the 29 right now. Opening drive here tonight from Spencerport. Rangers looking for their 3rd straight win. Aiden Grinnell will be the receiver to the far side. This is 4th down. The snap. Here's the play action. The throw over the middle. It's going to be caught by Hackett. 1st down. All the way down inside the red zone down to the 19. Going number 23, Anthony Hackett. So that's what will happen when you run so well. That'll loosen things up as we take another look. Our director tonight, Joel Balthaser, on the play action. Grinnell to the far side. Amari Marionetti Smith is also over there. This is 1st and 10. As the drive continuing for the Rangers, who are in their Navy uniforms tonight. And the handoff going between the tackles. Jalen Quick back in there. And Quick will get it down to the 11. Good run there of about 7 to bring up 2nd down and 3. This is Spencerport's bread and butter. They love to run the football and run that clock. Brockport employing the 5 defensive linemen tonight. Fitzgerald, Parker, Saccia, Miller are the linebackers. This is going to be 2nd down and 3. The snap, and here's the design keeper going, and that's a brought ahead. Jonathan DeStasio moving it inside the 5, and that is going to set up a 1st and goal to go. The story of Jonathan DeStasio, it's been a senior year of kind of what he didn't plan for. The opening loss at Canandaigua, then he calls his coach the next day, and the news that he has mono. Misses the next 2 games, and now he's back and leading this Ranger team that's putting it all together here in the month of October. DeStasio, a former 8-man football player. Long drive. This is 1st and goal from the 2. The snap, the handoff going to Quick. Quick trying to find the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Jalen Quick. And the Rangers take the opening drive, and they lead 6-0. 7:18 remaining here in the 1st. Extra point attempt coming up. And DeStasio will be the holder here, as it'll be Santos to attempt the extra point. Snap is down, the kick is up, it has the distance, and it is good. Very nice start here for the home team as we're taking a look at this touchdown run by number 4, Jalen Quick. And providing the lead block there, Tyron Hoyt, number 51, paving the way. It's 7-0 Spencerport. Great crowd here on hand. Hard to find parking tonight, too, in Spencerport. And I don't know how many 80-degree days you're going to get in the month of October here in Rochester, but we are not complaining here today. For everybody watching this back maybe years from now, 7-0. Spencerport with the advantage. And now let's see how Brockport can respond here after falling behind. Richie Santos to kick this away for the Rangers. And it's a little squib kick that the Rangers are trying to recover. They do! Falling on it is Hackett. Nobody along the near boundary. Perfectly executed by Spencerport. Brockport not ready for it. Hackett falling on that ball before it went out of bounds. Now, if that's on artificial turf, maybe that rolls out of bounds, but not here at Spencerport. An onside kick that didn't look like an onside kick, to be quite honest. Looked like a squib kick, but this was by design. Santos, and this will give you a great view here. And that did take a nice Spencerport. And look at that Spencerport bench fired up. They have the ball back and a 7-0 lead. Aiden Grinnell is the receiver to left. Spencerport starting this drive at the 37. Here's the end around, and this is going to be Amari Marianetti. Amari Marianetti is going to have the first down and more at the 20, at the 15, and finally he will be brought down inside the 15 and down to the 14-yard line. Good for a gain of 24 and a Spencerport first down. And this is a coach's call right here. After a quick change like that where maybe the defense is not really settled in, well, that is the time to call a play like that. And Brockport chasing down the field. Everybody making the recovery. Braden Saccia with another tackle for the Blue Devils. At the 24, here's the handoff going back to Quick. Quick breaks a tackle. Trying to break another and going up high, but bringing him down was Greg Reitmeyer, a touchdown saving tackle inside the 10. And that'll go to about the 7.
Gain of 3 on the play. Gain of 2. Gain of 5.
That's going to be a gain of 6 for Spencerport. Second down and 4 will be the down and distance. Grinnell, the receiver to the far side. Marianetti Smith is going to be running the receivers in the slot to the right, the empty set. The call to DeStasio breaks an arm tackle, and he will lean forward and get it down to about the 5-yard line.
Pick up a 3 on the play over 3rd down and 2.
3rd down and 2 will be the down and distance. DeStasio going back to the huddle. Rangers have held the entire possession here so far in this game. The opening drive, the onside kick, and this is drive number 2. And they've got a lot of possibilities facing a 3rd and 2 at the 6. The snap and the handoff going back to Quick, makes a cut. Quick leaning forward, and I think he's going to have enough. Does not get to the end zone, but that's going to be good enough for a Ranger first down to bring up a 1st and goal to go.
Away by Brandon Hassel. Gain of 5 with the Rangers.
First down for the Rangers. 1st and goal from the 1. That offensive line, Caden Armosino, number 75. Wamoko by morning and also a Spencerport student by afternoon. He wants to go into construction management. Fullback in the backfield will be Jack Vickers. Here's the handoff. And it's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Spencerport. So the Rangers take the short field. And it is the fullback, number 30, Jack Vickers with the touchdown. And the Rangers go up 13-0. Here's the extra point attempt, this to make it 14-0. DeStasio to hold, Santos to make this 14-0. Snap is down, the kick has the distance, and Matt is right through the uprights. Could you have asked for a better start here for the home team tonight? Spencerport leading by a score of 14-0, and that is the strength of Jack Vickers, number 30. Well, following his time here at Spencerport, would love to study perhaps becoming a teacher, education. Could be perhaps his major. Still some time to figure all that out. Gene Battaglia with you. My thanks to Joel Balthaser and everybody for pinch hitting tonight. Things you don't plan on, flat tires. That's never fun. I thought potholes only existed in the winter, but apparently I found the one that could knock your car out. So it'll be Santos on to attempt the extra. He did attempt the extra point. Here he is going to kick it away. Hackett, who received recovered that onside kick before, he is going to be the closest to your screen, number 23. Complimentary football here at Spencerport, and they're going to try this again. It goes off and up, and this is a live football at Spencerport, diving for, and they nearly came up with it. Vickers trying to go over to the top of the pile. And for Brockport, they're going to go on offense for the first time tonight. Well, for our Brockport viewers, let's introduce you to your starting lineup here for the Blue Devils. As your starting quarterback, Mason Scott, that wasn't the plan all along, as the plan was for his older brother, Landon Scott, to be the quarterback. But Mason Scott, the freshman, going in after Landon suffering an ACL tear. We're going to expect to see a lot of Ryan Miller tonight, number 23. He can certainly run. And talking with their head coach this week, Scott Nugent, he wants to see his offensive line play a little quicker and harder tonight, as here's going to be the snap, and that is going to go directly to Mason Scott. And Mason Scott will get that ahead across the 35, short gain, and they'll mark him up. Spencerport's defense, Vickers patrolling that linebacker position with Marinetti Smith. A lot of speed back there, and then DeStasio and Hackett on the last line of defense. 2nd down and 7, we'll call it, after the 3-yard keeper by Mason Scott in this rapidly moving first quarter. The snap and the handoff going once again, and this will be Miller. Miller breaking a tackle. Vickers able to bring him down across the 40 and up to the 42. So it's 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 3 coming up for the Blue Devils. Their win this year coming in exciting fashion, double overtime over Brighton. On the Varsity Media Sports Network, we'll have Brighton McQuaid coming up next weekend. Third down and 3. Judd, the receiver, to the near boundary. 2 receivers to the right. Can Brockport pick this up? The freshman quarterback, Mason Scott, takes the snap, and he will hand it off, making a cut, and the first down will be Miller. Brought down by Marinetti Smith, but that goes across the 45 and up to the 46, and that'll give Brockport a little bit of a boost. In fact, they'll give him up to the 47, so we'll call that a gain of 5. And that was just a nice cut there by number 23. And a good lead block by the fullback, Braden Saccia, number 22 for Brockport on that play. 1st and 10 at the 47. Isaiah O'Day, one of the best names in Section 5. O'Day is the receiver to the far side. The snap and keeping it on the ground, and Miller will just lean forward. They will mark his forward progress into Spencerport territory to their 49, a gain of 4. Jordan Wickham on that offensive line, along with Shane Lesser, Austin Paul, Brayden Hassel as well. Gain of 4 to bring up 2nd down and 6. Brockport yet to go to the air here tonight. Spencerport will keep just the one safety up high. The snap going back to Miller, and Miller trying to get around. And just good defense there. Vickers again with the tackle. Third down and 5 will be the down and distance at the 49. Make it the 48. And interesting, as Ryan Miller will check out here for Brockport, and it'll be Jalen Taylor as an extra wide receiver. Nathan Parker will also be out there, number 32. Third down and 4. Mason Scott showing poise here in the pocket. Spencerport, how many do they send? They will send somebody from the weak side, and we get flags coming in. Normally from the area of holding, and the referee not even wasting any time. Just outside the screen, he's making that holding signal. And now you'll see it. And now the question is, what do you want to do if you're Spencerport? Do you want to back him up, or do you want to bring up 4th down and 2? Because that was short of the marker. Appreciate all the fine work of our Section 5 officials, certainly. So that'll go back to the 42. Now 3rd down and long. So Brian Hugelmeyer playing the field position game. This will be from their own 42. They've got to get it to the Spencerport 43. 3rd down and 14. Rolling and going out and under pressure. Scott goes down. That is going to be number 85, Myron Gurman. Myron Gurman at 6'5", 251, number 85. Showing that strength and what was in plus territory as we take another look. And while Gurman is back there, we want to also point out Aiden Milan, number 79. We'll also give him a half sack on this. What could have been like 4th and 2 instead is 4th and 20. So Brockport kicking it away. It's an end-over-end kick that Hackett will call the fair catch. And Spencerport will take over on their own 25-yard line with just 13 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. So the ball back to the 26. So maybe Spencerport just runs the one play and then takes it to the quarter. DeStasio will have an empty set. That allows him to pick the hole he chooses, and he will lean forward. Torrin Salveri, number 20, on the stop. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Spencerport striking quickly in this game to take a 2-touchdown lead as we head to the second. Rangers 14, Blue Devils nothing, here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Varsity Media offers live streaming services for any sport. With human beings behind the camera, you can expect the proper coverage angles during each game. We offer customizable options such as live scoreboard, multiple cameras, instant replay, graphics, and even announcers. Find out how you can save $100 off a live stream package with Varsity Media by calling 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Feel like your game film is too stagnant and not providing you with the insight that your coaches had hoped for? Varsity Media offers game film to help your coaches develop a game plan to execute on game day. Our current clients love the Varsity Media difference, which includes more insightful camera angles and a speedy upload process. Start building your championship team today with award-winning individuals at Varsity Media.
As we begin the second here, Gene Battaglia with you. As this will be at the 30-yard line. Second down and 7. And here will be the handoff going, and it'll be between the tackles going up ahead. This goes to Jack Vickers, and he gains about 1. And for Brockport, they need to stop here. Did some nice things on offense there, crossing into Spencerport territory, but like most things, a penalty taking out of them what they want to do. 3rd down and 5, the down and distance. Quick, one of 3 receivers to the near boundary on 3rd down and 4. And Quick will go into motion. Will he take the end around? No, it's a fake end around. D'Estacio will have all sorts of green. He's going to find the marker, lowering the shoulder, fighting for extra yardage as he gets it ahead, close to the 40-yard line. Plenty of room there for the first down. Spencerport keeping the drive alive. D'Estacio walking back into play. At the 40-yard line. Amari Marionetti-Smith will be the lone receiver to the far side. Going back to Jalen Quick. Head of steam. Jalen Quick, one man to beat. He gets slowed up, but he got the first down. Just into Brockport territory. Needed 10, got about 10 and a half. 1st and 10 again for the Rangers. Opening minutes of play here. They will actually mark the ball at the 50, so an exact gain of 10. And for Brockport, this is where you got to kind of dig deep here. Maybe get a takeaway. And they are not being shy about what they want to do here tonight. The wrinkle, the 5 down linemen they're going with. So this is just some power football here right now, folks. Everybody within the hashes here. 1st and 10, as here's the handoff just into Brockport territory. This will go. Quick getting the call again. Satya and others on the tackle after only about a gain of 2 to the plus 48. D'Estacio bringing it in. To the far side. Myron Gurman is the receiver. Here will be the snap. Here's the play action. And checking down and the throw, and that's going to be Vickers getting tackled, and that is Braden Satya making a fine open field tackle for no gain on the play. So only the 2nd passing attempt tonight for the Rangers. First one resulted in a 1st down, and never a bad option to get it off to Vickers, but that is just Satya making the play. Actually goes for about a loss, slight loss on the play. This will bring up 3rd down and 8. Well, this is what Spencerport likes to do. This keeps the clock moving. Their longest down and distance on a 3rd down. This is 3rd and 8. D'Estacio takes the snap, and he'll hand off inside going to Quick. And Quick muscling his way ahead. The linesman on the near side will mark it to the 45. Your starting offense, we didn't get to this. Jalen Quick, your running back. Grinnell, Marionetti-Smith, 2 touchdowns in that win. Josh Winter Section 5 bowling champion. He is your right guard. We'll get to the Brockport defense here after this fourth down. So it looks like we're going to have a punt here. Rather than risk turning the ball over near midfield, Brian Hugelmeyer will play the field position game as the Spencerport defense will go back on the field. This goes out of bounds near the 20, and they will mark it right at said 20. So it's a victory there for the Brockport defense, getting off of the field. If you've never been to the Spencerport field or Ranger Field, there's Ranger Stadium, not to be confused, and that's where they play soccer and the field hockey. This field is truly only used for two things, track and field and football, and that's it. The grassy berm on the far side, that's where the visitors' fan base sitting tonight, as they always do. Here's the pass to the far side, and making a cut will be Miller. Marionetti Smith making the tackle. Looked like that could have gone for more, but just the closing speed of Marionetti Smith doing a nice job. It gets up to the 29, so that drive, we should mention, starting out at the 25. I believe I said it was the 25-yard line. So short gain on the play. Zay O'Day to the near boundary. This is second down and long. The snap and the handoff going in between the tackles. And it will be a short gain. Hoyt making the tackle. Colton Holly will check in on the defensive line here on 3rd down and 5, 3rd and 6. Mason Scott has 4 receivers. Out of the shotgun, Scott. Quick pass, it's going to be complete, and then not leaning forward. Vickers with the tackle on Jaden Taylor. Oh, boy, if Taylor just leans forward to his right, he picks up the first down. He was looking for the big play in the process, gave up yardage, and that'll bring up 4th down. Jaden Taylor, a junior, and you're going to see what I see here. Like, you have the first down. You got to get it to the 41. Taylor makes the catch at the 41, and he's hopping back, and you're not going to fool Jack Vickers, as this will take a Blue Devil bounce, and the field position completely flips. So the last drive started at the 25 for Brockport. This one at the 25. So we take another look from this angle. Yep, if you just plant and dive forward for the marker, you have that first down easily. In the process, he gave up the 2 yards and thus the first down. Spencerport with an opportunity here to go up by 3 scores. Joel Balthaser, our director here tonight. DeStasio bringing in the play from the far sideline. We're past the midway point of the second quarter. This is what happens when Spencerport plays. This game kicked off at 6 o'clock, and we are just moving right along here tonight. The handoff going between the tackles. And Cook, as we take a look, our apologies, we haven't had a chance here to get to the starting defense here tonight. Sachi, we've been calling his name a lot here tonight. Lesser and Wickham. Salvati has made a tackle here tonight. O'Day and Judd, the corners. Reitmeyer patrolling the backside of this defense. Grinnell, the receiver, to the far side on 2nd down and 7. As now here's the handoff going to Quick. Lowering his shoulder, runs over a man. O'Day got in front of him, and O'Day paying the price for that all the way up to the 40-yard line, and a first down for the Rangers. A long count there. I think that's what Kyle Brandt would call an angry run. Another first down for the Rangers. They lead 14-0. Vickers and Quick the touchdowns tonight for the Rangers, as it'll be back to Jalen Quick. Quick following the blockers on the right side, and now the pile beginning to move here, as that'll be up to the 47 for a gain of 7. Now the positive for Brockport, I'm going to put a positive on here. You get a stop, and even if you don't score before the end of the first, you're getting the ball in the third quarter. So this sequence pretty big here for the Blue Devils. At the very least, get a stop, and then maybe you have time to get something on offense, get a 2-for-1 double dip. Satya is going to come out now and play this man in the slot. Here's the option, and Estacio has the first down as he will lean forward to the Brockport 48. Physical Spencerport football in this loaded Class A. Yeah, the coaching staff, both sides in shorts tonight. Feel a little overdressed here. Usually you're prepared for wind and who knows what else here in October. 1st and 10 at the 48. This clock is moving right along in this game. Here's the handoff going to Vickers. Vickers trying to get around that corner. Vickers head of steam, and Vickers across the 40, and it'll be thrown down to the 39, 1 yard shy of the first down. But that's Jack Vickers, number 30. Fine baseball player here at Spencerport. And decided I want to concentrate on football solely. That might have been a hold on the outside, but they're going to let that go here tonight. 2nd down and 1, the down and distance. Myron Gurman is the tight end to the right of this formation. And the handoff going to Vickers. Vickers has the first down. Make that Jalen Quick. Jalen Quick has the first down. Getting it down to the 31-yard line for a gain of 8 and another Spencerport first down. And now the Rangers, with all 3 timeouts here, they don't need to rush anything. At the very least, they just don't want to let Brockport have the ball back. It's 1st and 10 at the 31. Quick getting the call, makes a cut. Quick makes a move. Quick has the first down and a little bit more, as he'll get inside the 20 and down to the 17-yard line. Jalen Quick, a gain of 14 as the Rangers are on the move. First down for Spencerport as they have it down now to the 17. All right, here's Quick. Oh, a flag coming down. 2, in fact. And I think you know what that means, folks. And this is what Brockport needed here. Get a stop here, and this will help out. Hold against the Rangers. And I believe they're going to get Gurman, number 85, on this. Of course, they do not announce the number. Still lots of time, though. You don't have to think about Santos and a field goal attempt or anything like that. The war for the oar, which you would think this would be a little more even. But remember, Spencerport really didn't get going in football. One of the newer programs in Section 5. So Spencerport will take this opportunity after the holding call that will go back to the 29-yard line. We'll take a quick break. we are in the second, 1:22 remaining. Spencerport leading Brockport 14-0 on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Varsity Media offers live streaming services for any sport. With human beings behind the camera, you can expect the proper coverage angles during each game. We offer customizable options such as live scoreboard, multiple cameras, instant replay, graphics, and even announcers. Find out how you can save $100 off a live stream package with Varsity Media by calling 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
By all means, we love doing these live broadcasts, and it's not too late this football season, but if you're thinking ahead for winter or you're planning for the spring, please reach out to us. And we have done field hockey, basketball, baseball. Yeah. Oh, of course, ice hockey, the Section 5 championships. Please give us a call, ben@varsitymedia.net. Or you can reach out to me on Twitter, and I will put you in the right direction. Or I think the cliche is point you in the right direction. You get the idea. We'll help you out. Spencerport, 1st and 20 after the penalty. And here's the end around coming up. Marionetti Smith swats a man away, but that swarming Blue Devil defense down to the 25, and the Rangers will not use one of their last 2 timeouts here. So DeStasio quickly back to his coach and bringing the ball play back in. So this is going to bring us under a minute to go here before the end of the half. As the Rangers now will come up to the line. 2nd down and 16. Vickers will be lined up a half yard behind the line of scrimmage. Marionetti Smith looping around. DeStasio to his right. Option play is going to check down. He has got Jalen Quick. Jalen Quick trying to get to the side. He does not. That is a fine tackle on the far side by Whiteman to at least force the timeout. So you knew Quick was trying to get to the far boundary, and that great closing speed by number 3. So that will be about a gain of 11. Look at this design here, and you could see the Brockport players recognizing this. Greg Reitmeyer flying in to make the tackle. I don't know if this is in Santos' range right here. So before we get to that, it's 3rd down and long, 3rd down and 8th down in distance. Play action. 3rd pass attempt coming up tonight for DeStasio, or maybe not. Is he going to take off? Maybe he'll throw it away. No, he gets brought down from behind. The sack. DeStasio could have thrown it away, but he's going to play it safe, and there is his coach right letting him know. Brian Hugelmeyer going right up to DeStasio. That was not the plan there. As you've got to play, and you know DeStasio's trying to make a play downfield, but at some point you're outside the tackle box, just throw it away. And Spencerport will use their last timeout here. So 4th and 13 will be the down and distance. Your Class A standings, and again, it's only the top 8 that make it. And for Spencerport, again, I can't explain the point system to you very well here, but you just have to trust Section 5. And there's still a lot of football to be played, right? After tonight, you'll have 2 more games. The Rangers at 3-3 would certainly move up those standings. As for Brockport, yeah, you have the point advantage right now. But again, that is a gauntlet. Thinking that Irondequoit at 4-1 is ranked 7th right now. East and Victor both undefeated. Seen Canandaigua a couple of times. They're going to be a tough out. Our fine cameramen here tonight on the Varsity Media Sports Network. 4th down, and Spencerport will bring their offense back here. Amari Marionetti Smith will be the receiver in the slot to the right. 2 receivers to the near side, as this will be 4th and 13. DeStasio takes the snap. Here's a trick play. Oh, no, it's on the turf. And then throwing to the end zone. Jump ball. batted around. Is it in? It's incomplete. Kendall Brinson, number 14. And they're going to say he was out of bounds. So as soon as Brinson checked into the game, you realize, wait a second, we haven't seen number 14 on the field yet. The halfback option. The problem was he dropped it, and that kind of gave the defense the idea of what was coming up here. Now let's see here. Maybe, I don't think the ball was caught at all there. And that actually was the last play of the half. The pass incomplete. So for Spencerport, they take the opening drive, they score a touchdown, they get the onside kick, and then it's a Vickers touchdown. 14-0 is where we're at here as we have reached halftime. Well, we'll be back with you with about a couple minutes remaining on the clock before the start of the half. So thank you for watching here tonight, this broadcast on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Hey sports fans, did you know Varsity Media live stream broadcasts get viewed by college coaches nationwide? Through our announcers' storytelling and insight on your athletes, we can help your players get an edge on college recruiting. Find out how by reaching out to Varsity Media today, 516-403-2050, or email ben@varsitymedia.net. Varsity Media offers live streaming services for any sport. With human beings behind the camera, you can expect the proper coverage angles during each game. We offer customizable options such as live scoreboard, multiple cameras, instant replay, graphics, and even announcers. Find out how you can save $100 off a live stream package with Varsity Media by calling 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. Did you know Varsity Media now offers action photography for all sporting events? Available for individuals or teams, we'll send dedicated photographers down to field level to capture your best moments. Our rates are affordable and our photos will leave you with lasting memories for a lifetime. Contact us today, mention this ad, and get $25 off your first order. Email ben@varsitymedia.net or call 516-403-2050.
Feel like your game film is too stagnant and not providing you with the insight that your coaches had hoped for? Varsity Media offers game film to help your coaches develop a game plan to execute on game day. Our current clients love the Varsity Media difference, which includes more insightful camera angles and a speedy upload process. Start building your championship team today with award-winning individuals at Varsity Media. Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck.
Hi, I'm Gene Sterator, CBS Rules Analyst and longtime sports official. For the adults watching this video, you grew up in a world where officials, umpires, and referees for youth sports took their place regularly and reliably ahead of game time. Today, unfortunately, it's getting harder and harder to fill those jobs. Videos showing abusive treatment of officials multiply on social media, and there have been consequences for the dreadful behavior of players, fans, and coaches. Massive shortages of officials now lead to games being canceled, and the positive effects of athletic competition are at critical risk for this generation and those to come. I'm hoping we all can begin to see youth competition through a different lens. Today, mistreatment of officials has become normalized, and we are facing an abnormal future where no officials to hire means no games on the schedule.
Any call, any decision, any human effect on wins and losses has become subject to not just withering criticism, but physical threats. There's a vicious cycle at work. Fans chase away officials, and there is a smaller pool to draw from, which makes it harder to get quality, well-trained people in position. The entire game suffers.
Did you know, according to the National Federation of High Schools, 80% of new officials quit the game after just 2 seasons because of abusive behavior from the stands and sidelines? This sort of verbal abuse and threatening behavior takes a toll on all officials and makes them leave the game altogether.
Did you know, from 2018 to 2022, an estimated 50,000 high school referees, roughly 20%, have quit. Half of the remaining referee population is at least 50 years old, but young officials are rarely staying more than 3 years in the job.
the number of officials working contests in all sports doesn't begin to increase, there won't be enough officials to work the games. That means schedules will get cut, teams or even sports might get canceled. In many states, this is already happening.
Remember that officials are invested in what they do. Many officials have regular, full-time jobs, and they're sacrificing time away from their families. Try to demonstrate empathy. Put yourself in their position. Think how you would feel about getting yelled at throughout your workday.
Yelling and arguing with officials sends the wrong message to young players. According to Play by the Rules Sports Advocacy, it teaches them that it's not okay to make a mistake. They can blame others for their actions. They can disrespect authority figures. And it's okay to be rude and selfish.
You know, officials enforce rules, keep competitions fair, and make player safety a priority, allowing youth sports to be a valuable arena for growth. If we can all just work together and be more empathetic to not just the officials, but everyone else in youth and high school sports, we can then preserve what many of us have embraced about athletics. And you and I know the benefits of sports, right? Let's spread that gratitude and be proud of what we can build and not blind to how it's being torn down. Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, it's not a game.
Insulting referees, it's not a game.
Threatening officials, it's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes, it's not a game.
Violent language in the stands, it's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline, it's not a game.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot, it's not a game.
So what happens now? Your response in the heat of the moment is the only thing you totally control, and we have an experiment for you to try. Simply stated, just cheer for your child or the team you're there to support. Move that desire to lash out to a different place and encourage without rage. Your child's sporting memory should be about how you helped inspire and not about how you caused embarrassment.
Did you know Varsity Media now offers action photography for all sporting events? Available for individuals or teams, we'll send dedicated photographers down to field level to capture your best moments. Our rates are affordable and our photos will leave you with lasting memories for a lifetime. Contact us today, mention this ad, and get $25 off your first order. Email ben@varsitymedia.net or call 516-403-2050. Varsity Media offers live streaming services for any sport. With human beings behind the camera, you can expect the proper coverage angles during each game. We offer customizable options such as live scoreboard, multiple cameras, instant replay, graphics, and even announcers. Find out how you can save $100 off a live stream package with Varsity Media by calling 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck.
Hey sports fans, did you know Varsity Media live stream broadcasts get viewed by college coaches nationwide? Through our announcers' storytelling and insight on your athletes, we can help your players get an edge on college recruiting. Find out how by reaching out to Varsity Media today, 516-403-2050, or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Feel like your game film is too stagnant and not providing you with the insight that your coaches had hoped for? Varsity Media offers game film to help your coaches develop a game plan to execute on game day. Our current clients love the Varsity Media difference, which includes more insightful camera angles and a speedy upload process. Start building your championship team today with award-winning individuals at Varsity Media.
Getting ready for the second half here tonight. It is Spencerport taking on Brockport. Spencerport going ahead there in the first drive of the game. It was Jalen Quick with a 2-yard touchdown run, and then an onside kick that was recovered on the near side by Anthony Hackett. And then with Hackett recovering it, and put Spencerport in great field position. Jack Vickers with the touchdown right after. 1st and 10 at the 40 for Spencerport to kick this one off. And for Brockport, that's a victory at the end there to get the hold at the end, keeping Spencerport off of the board when it looked like they were going to go drive in. They had the ball in plus territory with 3.5 minutes remaining and could not punch it in. This will be number 3, Reitmeyer, and Reitmeyer is not going to get it back very far, up to about the 23-yard line.
Done by Gregory Reitmeyer out to the Brockport 23-yard line. They take it over 1st and 10.
So it'll be 1st and 10 here for Brockport at the 23. Mason Scott out of the shotgun. Ryan Miller is in the backfield, number 23. 3 wide receivers. Their standard offense here at Brockport. Here's the snap. And the throw. Left side has a man behind the defense. It's broken up. Just underthrown. As with the breakup, Aiden Grinnell on the far side. And his number 12 counterpart, Tyler Judd, the intended receiver. Grinnell just showing some great closing speed there, as just underthrown, but that's another yard or two ahead. Who knows where that would end up. DeStasio was over in on the coverage. 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion by Mason Scott. And Scott will hand it off to Miller. Miller trying to twist his way, and he'll bring it ahead to bring up 3rd down and long. As the tackle made by Quick on the far side. They'll bring it up to the 25 to bring up 3rd down and long. 3rd down and 8, the down and distance. Isaiah Day will be the receiver to the near side. And Nathan Parker now in the slot to the right as well. Does Brockport go back to the air? Scott, the quarterback, takes the snap. He wants to throw. Tucking it away, and that is going to go down as a sack. Scott didn't like what was ahead of him. And that'll be Alexander Long, number 69, with the sack for Spencerport. So the Ranger defense forcing the 3 and out. And actually, you take another look, and it was not only Long, that's Myron Gurman shedding his block. We get a flag here, and this is going to be blown dead. So Brockport getting called for the false start. Ball is at the 20. So this will be 4th down and 13. And this will go a nice roll, as O'Day will be there to down it at the 39. And Spencerport will take over their first drive here of the second half with 10:22 remaining in the third. It's the Rangers 14 and Brockport nothing. Both Spencerport touchdowns coming back in the first quarter. Jonathan DeStasio playing 8-man football at Charles Finney last year, but certainly making a nice adjustment here. Class A football. At the 36-yard line. Amari Marionetti Smith is to the far side. Do the Rangers keep this on the ground? It will be Quick keeping it on the ground, and Quick will be met. As in on the tackle as number 55, Jordan Wickham. No gain on the play. Braden Scotcha, number 22, has been everywhere tonight for this Blue Devil team. He was over there as well. DeStasio breaks the huddle. Grinnell is to the far boundary. This is 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap and the direct keeper. And DeStasio will lean ahead to the 41. So this will bring up 2nd down, or make it 3rd down and 5. Might be a good time to go to one of his tight ends, too, depending on who is on the field. 79, Aiden Milan is always an option. Number 85, Myron Gurman as well. As the Rangers will come out, showing the wing formation. Here's the handoff going once again to Quick, and Quick leaning forward. He's going to be close. And the official on the near side, I believe they're going to give it to him. They will. They mark it a first down. So Quick knew where he had to get to. He does, up to the 46. And that's a first down for the Rangers. 1st and 10 at the 46 as the clock continues on here in quarter number 3 from Ranger Field. Caden Armacino will be the center here once again. And the handoff, they will keep it on the ground, and Quick finding that crease on the left side. They're going to say his knee was down right at the 50, a gain of exactly 4 to bring up 2nd down and 6. And for Brockport, they were going with the 5 defensive linemen, and taking a look at this formation, it's like you hear 8 men in the box, they're going 9 men in the box tonight. Actually, this one is going to have 10 men in the box. When do you see that? 5 D linemen, 5 linebackers. Here's the snap, power football at its finest, and this time Brockport will get the better of it as that will just go back to the line of scrimmage as Wickham and others on the tackle. So Marion A. Smith just getting back to the line of scrimmage to bring up 3rd down and 6. And at some point, the temptation for Brian Hugelmeyer to pop one over the top here at some point. You take a shot. This is 3rd down. Brockport hanging around in this game, but they've got to get off the field here on 3rd down. Gurman, one of the tight ends to the right here. Vickers in motion. Here's the snap. Vistasio with the option. Throws on the run. Is it caught? It is. That is a catch on the near side. The official was right there. No, now he gets overruled. Interesting. So the official that was right on the sideline said a catch, but a head man, the referee came over and was very empathetic. That's no catch, and let's see here. Oh, no, he's clearly out. Yep. Yeah, that is, that Marion Smith on the wrong side of that line. This is 4th down, and for the 2nd time tonight, Spencerport to punt this away, as this will be Winter knocking it inside the 25. And that will go to the 19. So Brockport, here is their chance. Can they get something going here on offense tonight? As we're down to 6:45 remaining here in the 3rd. And as the custom when you play Spencerport, these games go by quick. And if they do go by quick, that's what Spencerport wants to happen. Here's the handoff that's going to go between the tackles, and that's going to be Miller getting maybe 1 on the play. Some Thursday night lights here tonight in Spencerport. Joel Balthaser, our director here tonight. Yeah, this is one of those nights you're going to have to think back when we're in January and February and how much fun this was. 2nd down and 9. Mason Scott takes the snap, plants, throws, and it's dropped. Jaden Taylor tried to pull it in, could not, and now it's 3rd and long. 3rd down and 9. Aiden Milan will step off of the field. Third and 9. And to the far side will be Isaiah O'Day. Empty set, 5 wide receivers on 3rd down and 9. Sott drops the ball, and coming in and making the sack immediately, Jalen Quick. So a delayed blitz by Jalen Quick that was simplified after, well, you have to believe Mason Scott knew something was up there, and he took his eye for a half second off the football, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now the snap was a little low. We'll give the benefit of the doubt. That was not on Mason Scott, but once that snap was off the mark, the play was dead. Here's the kick, and Spencerport just going to go away from it, and they're going to take over in plus territory. Just inside the 50-yard line, where Spencerport, a few times we've been saying this, they've been looking to go ahead here by 3 scores here, but the last previous 3 drives have gone for naught here. And outside of the onside kick, we have not had a turnover here tonight for either team. So that's first step for Spencerport. Can they play it clean? Now they're going to mark the ball actually right on the 50-yard line. So 1st and 10, 50 yards to go. As we're past the midway point here of the 3rd quarter. Aiden Grinnell, the receiver to the near boundary. Marionetti Smith in the slot to the left. Has DeStasio ready to take the snap. Here's the snap and the handoff going between the tackles, and that is going to be a big head of steam, and then lowering the shoulder is number 4, Jalen Quick. A gain of 15. Jalen Quick, when it's not football season, running for Michelle Marasco's indoor track team, the outdoor track team, and there you just see that speed of number 4 and the strength. Keeping those legs moving. 1st and 10 of the 35. As Gurman will be the tight end to the right, and now here'll be the snap and the handoff going right between the tackles down to the 30-yard line, a gain of 5. So now these gains becoming a little bigger here for Spencerport to bring up 2nd down and 5. Marionetti Smith trotting in is going to be number 1, the quarterback, Jonathan DeStasio. As we take a look here at the fans here tonight in Spencerport. The handoff going, and that will be Quick. And Quick keeping those legs moving, and he will have it close to the marker, and they will give him that 1st down. Another 5-yard gain for Jalen Quick. Should say he ran indoor track last year. He's thinking about going for wrestling this year. And of course, Spencerport, you say wrestling Spencerport, they're synonymous with success. I don't think I would want to be wrestling, though, Jalen Quick. 1st and 10. Not unless I wanted to lose, I guess. 1st and 10 at the 25. Here's the snap, and here's the handoff as Quick moving ahead. Quick being brought down by the back of his jersey by number 32. That is going to be Nathan Parker with the tackle, but not before a gain of 6 to bring up 2nd down and 4. Jonathan DeStasio going back to the huddle. And it would not surprise me at all if Spencerport just elected to keep this on the ground. It's working. Stick with what works, as we're under 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd. As the handoff going back here to Quick, and Quick in that offensive line close, but I think it's just going to be shy. So it'll be third and maybe inches here. Third and just inside the 16-yard line. Gurman will be the tight end to the right on third and short. Back to Quick. He's got the first down and more. And this will set up goal to go here for the Rangers. Jalen Quick, who already has a touchdown tonight, gets it down to the 7-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 9 and a Ranger first down. Paving the way, Tyron Hoyt, number 51. And that's like the old Washington Joe Gibbs offense. A lot of pulling there of the guards. First and goal from the 7 as Vickers will be lined up on the side along with Gurman. And they will try to be the lead blockers, but cut down from behind this time is going to be Jalen Quick. No gain on the play. As once again, it'll be 55. Jordan Wickham with the tackle. So it goes back to the 7 here. Anthony Hackett checking in now, giving Jalen Quick a little bit of a breather. And when Hackett comes in, you got to watch the end around, that sort of thing. So let's see what they have in mind here for 23. He's going to be on the far side, as Grinnell will also be over there. Let's see who goes into motion. Nobody. Here's going to be the snap, and the handoff goes on the inside. And there's nowhere to go, as Brockport digging deep here, digging real deep on defense. Marion Smith nowhere to go on that play. So back to the 8 this goes. So Spencerport has run now the last 2 plays, and you know what? They're going to take it to the quarter. They're saying, you know what? We can just burn the time off. Why not? As the Rangers will walk off the field back over, and we will flip sides here. We'll just make sure there's no trick play here or anything like that. Final seconds here. As Brockport not leaving their post just until now. So we head to the 4th here. And Spencerport maintaining this 14-0 lead. They want to extend to 3rd and goal when we come back here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You know Varsity Media now offers action photography for all sporting events. Available for individuals or teams, we'll send dedicated photographers down to field level to capture your best moments. Our rates are affordable, and our photos will leave you with lasting memories for a lifetime. Contact us today, mention this ad, and get $25 off your first order. Email ben@varsitymedia.net or call 516-403-2050. Hey sports fans, did you know Varsity Media live stream broadcasts get viewed by college coaches nationwide? Through our announcers' storytelling and insight on your athletes, we can help your players get an edge on college recruiting. Find out how by reaching out to Varsity Media today, 516-403-2050, or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck.
This game moving unbelievably quick here tonight. 6 o'clock kickoff as we begin the 4th quarter. Gene Battaglia with you, Joel Balthaser, our director. Thank you for logging on here to the Varsity Media Sports Network. We're Spencerport looking to go up by 3 scores. This is 3rd and goal. The play action. DeStasio under pressure. He goes down. That didn't work. Didn't fool anybody. Braden Hassel with the sack. And now a big kick coming up for the Rangers, as coming on out will be Richie Santos for the field goal attempt. And we've got a down Ranger on the play as well. That's just a missed assignment there, and that's just Hassel realizing maybe with the delay getting lost in the wash there maybe a little bit. Perhaps that was a stunt. Our next game, hope you could join us, Brighton against McQuaid. Whoa, yeah. That is, I believe, homecoming at Brighton, if I'm not mistaken. So that is going to be McQuaid. And for McQuaid, they get homecoming tomorrow night against Hilton. So, yeah, everybody schedule their homecoming when you're playing the night. So hope you can join us for that Saturday afternoon matinee. Looking forward to that one, Joel. That's going to be fun. Scott Nugent, longtime head coach here for the Brockport Blue Devils, as the injured player on the field for Spencerport can't get a number, but it just appears to be one of those cramping issues, and now being helped to his feet. And that is going to be number 79, Aiden Milan, tight end, as he will come off the field. And yeah, on a day where the temperatures got in the 80s, surprised we haven't seen more of that, but credit both teams for hydrating here tonight as much as possible. This is not a layup here. This is going to be 30 yards, as it will be DeStasio to hold. Richie Santos between the hashes. No wind to speak of. The 30-yard attempt, this is to make it 17-0. Snap is down, the kick is up, has the distance. And it is no good, just wide to the right. Fans here were thinking that went through the upright, but as I've learned years ago, you got to make sure it is an optical illusion sometimes when you're watching at home. And how about this Brockport defense here tonight? Can we give some credit here to these Blue Devils, falling behind 14-0 before their offense even had a chance to touch the ball, but since then they have allowed nothing. And now here is Brockport's opportunity. We still have a lot of football here to be played. 11:38 remaining, and it's Brockport trailing 14-0. Brockport has a player coming out late onto the field. The official has yet to start the countdown, so they should be okay. Miller in the backfield. Actually, it's going to be a direct snap to the quarterback, and we're going to have a delay. My goodness. After all that, and that's not what you want. They did not get the time out in time. Nathan Parker was set to take the direct snap, and you knew something was up there, but they're going to stick with the Wildcat formation. Trying to get something going here, and here's the direct snap, and it is going to go to 32, Nathan Parker, and Parker is going to lean forward, not for much there, as he's trying to find a little pathway. Getting 2 yards ahead. Actually, I beg your pardon, that last play was not a delay of game. That was a penalty against Spencerport. My apologies. So instead of this being second and long, this will be only 2nd down and 3. 4 wide receivers. And back in is quarterback Mason Scott. Scott will hand off, and then met in the backfield is going to be Jalen Quick, the tackle for the loss on number 22, Braden Saccia. As that will be a loss on the play of about 2. Saccia getting tackled for a loss of 2 to bring up 3rd down and 5. O'Day, the receiver, to the near side. 4 wide receivers. It's 3rd down and 5. Scott with a player jumping, and that is going to give Brockport the free 5 yards. And hey, credit a freshman quarterback, Mason Scott, with a hard count there to induce that. I'm assuming this is offside. Indeed, that is going to be the case. First and 10 up to the 30. We are in the fourth. Spencerport nursing this 14-0 lead. Clock starting back up here. Four wide receivers, as now here will be the snap and the throw long to the right, and that is going to be incomplete. Tyler Judd, the intended receiver. Second time they've tried Judd deep tonight. Colton Holly will be one of the defensive tackles here in this formation for Spencerport. Josh Winter, number 59, is also out there. This is second down and 10. Three wide receivers, and here's the snap. And under pressure, rolling around and taking off will be Scott, and Scott will lean ahead, and it's out! It's out, and Spencerport recovers. Vickers with the recovery, and they're going to say down by contact. The official on the far side said no, he was down. He's empathetic on the play. So Spencerport, as we'll take another look here. There's a flag after. Hard to tell from that angle. Oh, that's clearly out. Hoyt with the strip, and that is out. And that's going to be ahead to the 42. So a break for the Blue Devils as their drive will continue. No turnover, and in fact, a penalty on Spencerport after the play. Up to the 42-yard line as now we're under 10 minutes to go here tonight. Brockport looking to maintain this drive. It's first and 10 at the 42. Now back to the Wildcat formation this will go as the direct snap, and that goes for nothing. Spencerport is not being fooled on that. And then coming up a little gingerly with the tackle, Myron Gurman, number 85, but he's able to shake that off. Second down and 10. Jaden Taylor will be the receiver in the slot to the near side. Here's the snap. On the right, the check down, and that's going to go across the 50 and down to the 49. And that will be A.J. O'Day with his first reception tonight. So a good pass and completion for Brockport, keeping those chains moving. Brockport on the move, back into Spencerport territory they go. Third time tonight they have been in plus territory. Taekwon Green Dees will be the corner on the near side here for Spencerport on first and 10. Scott stepping up a design run, and that will go for maybe one on the play. As the defensive line for Spencerport, very sound. 51, Tyron Hoyt on the tackle. And for Brockport, they cannot waste time here. They're huddling up. Tyler Judd to the far side. Four wide receivers. Here's the snap. Looking left. Lots of time. Then the throw over the middle. Into the air that goes. The ball was a little high. A.J. O'Day off his fingertips. And that'll stop the clock with 7:53 remaining. It is now third down and 9. just a little too tall. The question for Scott Nugent is, are you thinking 4 downs here, and does that affect the play calling? Because you could think you want to grab this in 2 chunks here. This is 3rd down and 9. Spencerport pretending like they're going to blitz. Let's see, and we're going to get a false start. Oh, a major false start where O'Day running his route before the ball was snapped. And that is just a mental mistake there that cannot happen when you're down 14-0. Back at the 49, this will go. 3rd down and 14, now the down and distance. Four wide receivers. Spencerport sending an extra man. Starts standing in there, throws on the far side, in and out of the hands. On the far side, that was Judd who could not come down with, actually, no, that was 13. Jaden Taylor, and we got a flag back at the line where the quarterback was. What is this? And now the referee is going to make his call. So this was the celebration after the incompletion, and Spencerport making the mental error. Let's see. Well, official was right there, and we don't know what was said. Colton Burns getting called for the 15-yard penalty, and penalties, they always hurt, but on this drive, it's that play and then the non-turnover for Brockport that has given them some life here in this game. Brockport hanging around in a game that, quite honestly, they shouldn't be hanging around, but here they are, and a credit to Brockport for doing this tonight. They're at the 36, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Scott fires over the middle, has a man wide open and caught inside the 15, down to the 10, and knocked down. That's going to be number 32 with the reception, Nathan Parker. Parker, the one-handed grab all the way down to the 3-yard line, a gain of 33. The break that Brockport needed is now going ahead. As now it will be in the backfield, and the whistle and a timeout will be called by Brockport. The pump fake. And now down to the 3-yard line this goes. First and goal from the 3. The snap. They're on first and goal from the 3. The handoff going right between the tackles and down to the 1. Oh, he's in! Touchdown! Touchdown for Brockport. That'll be number 32, Nathan Parker, with the score. We do have a flag after the play. unsportsmanlike conduct against Spencerport. And the touchdown stands. As the handoff going between the tackles and into the end zone. Saccia to make this a 7-point game. The kick is up, and it's no good. So it remains a one-score game. Spencerport still leading here by a score of 14-6. As we'll take a quick break here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Feel like your game film is too stagnant and not providing you with the insight that your coaches had hoped for? Varsity Media offers game film to help your coaches develop a game plan to execute on game day. Our current clients love the Varsity Media difference, which includes more insightful camera angles and a speedy upload process. Start building your championship team today with award-winning individuals at Varsity Media.
Did we expect kind of this sort of game here? Spencerport keeping Brockport in this game, and credit Brockport and certainly credit number 32, Nathan Parker, who has been all over the field. But Spencerport, the penalties, the extracurriculars, that sort of thing is costing them, as now you see where this kickoff is going to be. It's going to be from the 45, and does Brockport do the unthinkable and squib it? They're going to pooch it, and they're going to try to pin. Oh, and it goes out of bounds. Oh, the one thing you couldn't afford to do just happened. You could have had a nice pin back there, and instead it'll be good field position for the Rangers. 6:47 remaining here.
Rangers will have to take the ball first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the ball at the 35. Marinetti Smith will be in the slot to the right. Grinnell is over there as well. Spencerport's offense back on the field. They have not scored since the first quarter, as DeStasio is going to get wrapped up. Jordan Wickham, 55, with the tackle to the 39 after a gain of 4. DeStasio is under center on 2nd down and 6. Here's the handoff going to Quick. Quick getting it ahead, and he's up to the 41. 3rd down and 4. Oh, my goodness. Saccia and Parker have been animals on the interior of this defense here tonight for Brockport. It's 3rd down and 4. And you can make the argument this is the play of the game right here, as we're down to 5:35 and counting. 3rd down. Saccia keeping it himself. He's got Vickers ahead. The throw, it's batted up in the air, and it's going to be caught, but it's going to be short of the marker. Off of the deflection is going to be Amari Marinetti Smith, and gets it up to the 44, and now it's decision time. What do you do if you're Brian Hugelmeyer? They're going to keep the offense on in the field. The deflection cost it, right? He has the 1st down if that is not deflected. Marinetti Smith doing a good job adjusting to that ball. Well, I just said it was the play of the game. Now you have the play of the game. 4th and 1 at the 45. Spencerport. DeStasio handing it off. Quick Second effort, he's got the first down. Needed one, he gets one. As the official on the near side will mark the first down. So at the very least, should Brockport not use any timeouts, this will take about at least 2 more minutes off of the clock. So Brockport with 2 timeouts remaining, Spencerport with all 3. At the 46, Grinnell and Marionetti Smith to the far boundary. Jack Vickers is on the near side. This is 1st and 10. The snap, and that is going to be the keeper, and Jonathan DeStasio will get it up to the 47. But now this will bring us under 4 minutes to go, so only 2 yards on the play. Well, DeStasio's helmet came off, so this is a big play here. Maybe Spencerport might consider burning a timeout as Kendall Brinson, the backup quarterback, will come in. So that's the rule. If the helmet pops off, you're off the field for 1 play. So DeStasio coming off, Brinson coming on. And they're going to trust their sophomore quarterback, Kendall Brinson, in this situation. 2nd down and 8. Takes the snap, and then the handoff going to Quick, and Quick will not get much. And now Brockport using a timeout. Up to the 49, and a 3rd down coming up. Brockport burning their 2nd timeout. And we'll take a quick break as well. Spencerport 14, Brockport 6 on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Did you know Varsity Media now offers action photography for all sporting events? Available for individuals or teams, we'll send dedicated photographers down to field level to capture your best moments. Our rates are affordable, and our photos will leave you with lasting memories for a lifetime. Contact us today, mention this ad, and get $25 off your first order. Email ben@varsitymedia.net or call 516-403-2050.
Blue Devils huddling up here, and this timeout beneficial for them in a couple ways. Well, first and foremost, stops the clock, but it gives their defense just a little bit of a breather here. Of course, that helps Spencerport here too, but Brockport needs this down. It's 3rd down and 7. As it will be the quarterback, Jonathan DeStasio, to take this. DeStasio takes the snap, and the handoff going to Vickers. Vickers trying to work his way ahead. He puts it out. It's on the turf. Brockport says they have it. Was it out? What is the call? It's 4th down, so they're going to say down by contact. Yeah, the ground causes the fumble there, no question. That is the correct call from the officials, but that's well short of the marker. And at least for now, Brian Hugelmeier is going to show that he's trusting in his offense. And maybe he's just going to elect to burn every second he can and then use the timeout. Looking at the back judge, there's no play clock here at this field. And there, the hand going up into the air, and then they will count it down. 9, 8, 7. There we go. There's your timeout. So 2:28 remaining. Spencerport. Will they have to rely on the leg of Josh Winter? They may. At the 49 of Brockport. And it will be Winter to come out and punt, which hard to argue here. And the return, Gregory Reitmeyer, deep back standing at his own 20-yard line.
Discovery Whitemeyer is deep for the Blue Devils.
And snap a little low. Winter will get this ball high into the air. And that'll be out of bounds. So Spencerport playing it safe. The instruction, just kick it out of bounds. And the official, where will they mark it out of bounds? Well, they're going to mark it all the way up to the 30. So 70 yards for Brockport to go and a 2-point conversion. And now the fans here will try to get loud here in support of their home team. 14-6, it's going to be on the Spencerport defense to close this one out here tonight. Keep an eye on 32, Nathan Parker. He had that big reception before. They've done a great job, the Spencerport defense has, on Ryan Miller here tonight. As here will be the snap, rolling to his right will be Scott. Scott from behind evades the one tackle, and then Grinnell making the stop up to about the 31. And Brockport will not use their last time out here. Second down and 8, the down and distance. Five wide receivers. Mason Scott out of the shotgun, takes the snap. Scott checking down, it's going to be caught, hit immediately. It's going to be number 22, Braden Saccia. Up to the 38 to bring up 3rd down and 2. Clock rolling on, though. We're under a minute and a half to go. 3rd down and 2. Scott takes the snap. And we get movement before, or was that a timeout? What is the call? Oh, my goodness. If this is a false start. Another critical error for the Blue Devils. You could tell they weren't set. And that's the young quarterback, Mason Scott. He'll learn to get everybody set there. It's going to be 3rd down. Can Brockport pick this up on 3rd and 7 to throw wide open to the far side, but not able to keep his balance. He rolls out of bounds. Stopping the clock was Jadam Taylor with his first reception tonight. And that's to bring up 4th down. So Spencerport with a chance to win the game here on 4th down. Long will check out. Saccia will be the receiver in the slot to the near side. Keep an eye on 22. Empty set here for Mason Scott, the freshman quarterback. And a timeout called by Spencerport. So Spencerport wants to make sure their defense is rested and ready to go. This is exciting. We will be with you next week. Brighton and McQuaid. That's a crossover game, which it's been fun to do these games, but that is always a fun atmosphere in Brighton. So we hope you can join us Saturday afternoon, 2 o'clock. And if you missed it live, anytime, just on the Varsity Media Sports Network, varsitymedia.net, our next sports broadcast. As the cheerleaders entertaining the crowd here. I would have to think it would be 32 or 22. Guys that know how to get into those dirty areas for Brockport here if you're looking to convert. Now, the key for Brockport is you get the conversion, that would be great, but then that's going to bring you under a minute to go here. So you almost have to have 2 plays lined up here. As Mason Scott takes the snap, rolling to his right. This is 4th down. The pass, and that is going to be complete. Good enough for the 1st down, and that will stop the clock momentarily. Azay O'Day with the reception for about 6 yards. Stops the clock with 1:08 remaining. Brockport still alive in this game. Still, though, with 68 yards to go for a touchdown. Now the clock starting back up. Scott aims, fires, diving attempt, and in and out of the hands. Fully outstretched. Again was number 32, Nathan Parker. But then we'll stop the clock with 59 seconds remaining. Tough attempt when you're sprawled out like that. Two receivers right, two to the left. It'll be Miller in the backfield once again. He's going to stay in to help pass protect. Here's the throw deep on the left side, and that's going to be overthrown by about 10 yards. So Judd was the closest receiver in the area. This to bring up 3rd and 10 with 55 seconds remaining. They only took 4 seconds off the clock. Third down. Parker on the near side. Here's the throw on the far side. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to lean back and get it was Jaden Taylor, number 13, and another 4th down coming. Last 4th down was a little short in this. This is 4th and 10. 51 seconds remaining. And just like the last 4th down we mentioned, it's like you get the conversion, you're going to have to think about the next play right after. Brockport does have the 1 timeout remaining. This is 4th down, 4th and 10. 4 wide receivers, Miller in the backfield. The snap and movement. Is this a whistle, a timeout? What do we have? Timeout Brockport. All right, so Brockport will use their last timeout. We'll take a quick break as well. They're watching this live broadcast here tonight on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Varsity Media offers live streaming services for any sport. With human beings behind the camera, you can expect the proper coverage angles during each game. We offer customizable options such as live scoreboard, multiple cameras, instant replay, graphics, and even announcers. Find out how you can save $100 off a live stream package with Varsity Media by calling 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Fourth down and 10, the down and distance here. Brockport coming out of the huddle. Nathan Parker will be the receiver to the near boundary. 2 receivers to the far side, including O'Day. Spencerport will not use their last timeout. Here it is, rolling to his right. Is he looking for O'Day? The throw, O'Day, did he come up with it? He comes up with it! First down for Brockport. Azay O'Day with the 14-yard reception, and Brockport is alive, but the clock will now start here on the official signal. It starts back up, 43 seconds remaining as Scott takes the snap. In the pocket, wants to roll around. Maybe not the best idea, as this is taking a ton of time off the clock down to the 37. Brockport out of timeouts. They almost have to spike it here, and that is what Scott Nugent is telling his team. You got to spike the ball here. 23 seconds remaining. The ball is set. Scott going underneath center. There he spikes it. That was about 25 seconds wasted. Not the best idea, and this is what a freshman quarterback will learn. There's nothing there. This goes back to the outstretch play. So, yes, Mason Scott did gain 6 yards on that scramble, but time is more the problem right now. This is 3rd down and 4 at the 42. I would think you're going to just try for the first down, get up and spike it, and then maybe a Hail Mary to the end zone. Nathan Parker is in the slot to the right. Here's going to be the snap, and then under pressure, evading the sack, and then it's going to be a duck thrown up in the air as it's hit, batted around. It's intercepted. Off of the deflection, Spencerport will win the game. The defensive line creating that pressure. Grinnell with the interception at the end. And Spencerport survives. They will take one last knee. Let's see who got the pressure in there. Oh, that's going to be number 85, Myron Gurman. And then Grinnell off the deflection, the interception, and Spencerport a hard loss here tonight. For the Brockport Blue Devils. And here's the victory formation. As DeStasio had to go back out there. He's the last guy out there, the quarterback for the formation. Spencerport, first 2 drives, and it holds up. The 2-yard touchdown run by Jalen Quick. And then the touchdown by Jack Vickers. Brockport fighting till the end. Exciting game here tonight from Spencerport, and the Rangers, as a result, are back to 500 on the season. Brockport falling now to 1-5. So just 2 games left in the regular season. Class A is going to be a real gauntlet. Teams lining up here, and the war for the oar tonight going in favor of Spencerport. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to sign off. I will sign off, but we're going to keep it right here so we can see that trophy presentation here as Spencerport getting the victory here tonight, 14-6. Gene Battaglia with you. Thank you for watching here, the Varsity Media Sports Network. Stick around for the trophy.
All right, fans, it's time for the award presentation. Direct your attention down to midfield. Here to present the awards, please welcome Spencerport's interim athletic director, Mr. Mike Jeruzzi. Spencerport's new athletic director, Mr. Matt Davis. And representing our good friends of Perry's Pizza, please welcome Mike Perry and his daughter, Julia.
No, you're good. I'll wait.
I say a big thank you to our sponsors of Perry's Pizza on behalf of Perry's. Both teams will be getting a pizza party at their respective hometown Perry's Pizza locations. At this time, let's present the Perry's football trophy and the award to the head coach and captains of your Spencerport Rangers. Congratulations to both teams. A game well played. We're looking forward to renewing this rivalry next season in Brockport. Fans, we thank you for your attendance to this evening and supporting Spencer Rangers in Section 5 football. For your Spencerport Rangers, my name is Dan Hassel. Please ride home safely. Have a great evening.